Let's talk about Jamal Shead. Jamal Shead is one of the better players from college basketball this past season. He's on one of the better teams in Houston, and at around 6 foot, 6'1", 200 pounds with a 6'3" wingspan. Jamal Shead is a small guard, but he is a defensive force. And as a senior coming out from Houston, he's got great experience. He averaged 13 points a game, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, and he shot 41% from the field, 31% from 3, and 78% from the free throw line. So Shead is a guy who is a leader. Like, he's just out and out leader. He makes his teammates better, which is a skill that is extremely valuable. He's got great defensive anticipation going into the passing lanes, and he's got just great instincts in general. He does a really good job on the offensive side of the court of just getting into the lane and then kicking out to open teammates for threes. Does a great job of that driving kick game. And as a guard, he's a really good rebounder. 4 rebounds per game at around 6 foot, 6'1" is a really good number. He just plays with really high effort, and he can get into the lane and score. I would say he's a little bit better from like close range, more so than right around the rim, where sometimes size can affect him. And then, on the flip side, some negatives I would say for Shead. Like I mentioned, he's a below the rim finisher, and that doesn't help him, as he's trying to get to the basket. And he's not a good catch and shoot 3-point shooter. As of now, 31% is not very good. So Shead is a guy who's definitely leans toward the defense and the playmaking. So he's got a couple of traits that he's bringing with him that I think immediately will help him out. Would I draft Jamal Shead? Maybe. And it depends on how much shooting do I have to surround him with. If I've got a 5-man who can shoot, I would be more inclined to take Jamal Shead than if I don't. But even still, I might take him anyways because he's a guy who, as far as I'm concerned, he's a winner, he makes his teammates better, and he guards. And those 3 qualities will help him get on the court for a lot of teams. I think he goes anywhere between 45 and potentially undrafted in the 2024 draft. I could see him going to teams like the Warriors. They definitely could lose Chris Paul this offseason and could look for a cheaper, younger alternative. Although I'm not totally sold on that fit because of his lack of shooting. The Spurs, similar aspect there. I think he could be a good fit behind Trey Jones, but at the same time, I don't know if they're going to go get another point guard, and he could end up being like the 3rd guard there. I think in terms of my confidence, as far as who Jamal Shead is, I'm like 80% confident as to what the player is, who he is, and how he will be. Now, my confidence is in terms of how he will fare at the NBA level is a little bit less. I think I'm more like 65, 70% because his profile is tough to have success at the NBA level, but I think his personality and just, like I said before, he's a winner, he's a leader, he makes his teammates better, and he defends. So those qualities give him a leg up over other guys who might be similar mold to a guy like Jamal Shead. Comps, I think he actually has some decent comps. Javon Carter and TJ McConnell. Carter, similarly defensively, and McConnell, but Carter was a better shooter in college. McConnell was not. That's why I think McConnell might be a little bit better in terms of similarity. McConnell, though, I think he's a better playmaker for his teammates, although Shead is similar in that aspect. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel for more great NBA content. See you guys next time. Peace.